So the Donald Trump news conference is underway in New York City. Let's listen in.
Off the air, it's off network television, and the Miss USA and the Miss Universe pageants have become monsters. And in fact, NBC is soon announcing that they're extending the term of Miss Universe and Miss USA for another 3 years at least. So everybody's very happy. But importantly, we had a little bit of a dilemma with Carrie, who's here, who's lovely, and who gave a very, very honest answer when asked a very tough question at the recent pageant. It's the same answer that the President of the United States gave. It's the same answer that many people gave. And at the same time, it was a controversial question. It was a tough question. It was probably a fair question because it's asked of many people. And I've often said it. If her beauty wasn't so great, nobody really would have cared. But that's not the way it worked out. So she gave an honorable answer. She gave an answer from her heart. And I think for that, she has to be commended. Now to the pictures. We've reviewed the pictures very carefully. Paula Shugart's here with me, the president of Miss Universe organization. And we are in the 21st century. And I talked about relevance. And the pageants have been updated tremendously, both of them. And Carrie's a model. She's a very successful model. We have determined, and we have the absolute right under the contract, we have determined that the pictures taken are fine. So we've made a determination that everything we've seen to this date that she's done, some were very beautiful, some were risque, but again, we're in the 21st century. So we've made a determination that the pictures taken were acceptable, they were fine. In many cases, they were actually lovely pictures, and in some cases, they were modeling pictures. So I think that's very important to understand. The last thing is we have Keith and Shanna from the pageants, the directors of the Miss California pageant. I met them today for the first time. I spoke to them previously. They do a fantastic job in California with this pageant. It's a very, very successful organization, and I commend you for that. They were having some miscommunication with Carrie, and I use the term miscommunication somewhat loosely, but they were having miscommunication. The communication problem, I believe, is totally solved. Miss Carrie, and this is, I think, really very important to understand. They are really getting along very well. They've been meeting for hours in my office, and I really think that they are and have developed a relationship that they didn't have before. Carrie will remain Miss California, very importantly. When the paparazzi claps, you know that was a popular decision. I've never heard the paparazzi clap before. She, I believe, will do a fantastic job. The pageant will take place in November. The new Miss California will be chosen. And I think that Carrie will go down as somebody that really, that Shana and Keith will be very proud of in the end. So with that being said, I've asked Carrie to say a few words, but we're very proud of her. It's been a very tough period for her. She's really taken a tremendous amount of abuse, and really by, in some cases, people that shouldn't be handing out abuse. But she's strong, she's tough, she's smart, and she's very nice, and she's also very beautiful, and that's why she's Miss California, and that's why she came in as runner-up in the Miss USA pageant itself. So, ladies and gentlemen, our Miss California, please, Carrie, say a few words.